While a basic mob farm works reasonably well, you're going to have to significantly up your game to be able to gather up some of the more exotic materials we need to get your life back on track. Once you've got your hands on some plastic, you will be just about ready to crack on with this next phase of murderization, which means obtaining items from beings who no longer have a need for them. The mob slaughter factory, when provided with power, will slaughter any mob, passive or hostile, that happens to wander into its working area. It will produce liquid meat and pink slime, both in liquid form. However, it does not leave any mob drops intact. Grab yourself a bucket of pink slime. It's a required ingredient for making advanced machine frames. With liquid meat you can make mechanical dirt. This special dirt, when supplied with power and liquid meat, will force the spawning of hostile mobs above it, which can be a great way to upgrade your mob farm. Mechanical dirt blocks next to each other will share power and liquid meat automatically. Now that you have a way of getting pink slime, you will be able to upgrade a simple machine frame to an advanced one in a dissolution chamber. Laser drills, on their own, don't do much. You will need to aim them at a laser base of sorts. You can use multiple lasers per base as long as their operating areas overlap with the laser base. Remember that they need power. With correctly placed drills, the fluid laser base is where you control the whole setup. The stasis chamber can freeze mobs in place. This is done in a 3x3x3 area immediately above it. Unfortunately, we are going to need to get our hands on some ether gas, which requires drilling it from the head of a live wither. Luckily, with the stasis chamber now available, this should be a fairly safe operation. With ether gas, you can now make supreme machine frames. Use an advanced machine frame and make yourself a mob crusher. This beast of a machine simply crushes almost any mob in its working area in the blink of an eye. The mob crusher will produce essence and provide mob drops. There is an option to consume the essence instead, which then makes the mob drops more plentiful. Fill a bucket with essence. You're going to want to put some in one of the machines up next. Ever wanted to clone a mob, maybe clone a cow, or a skeleton, or perhaps a zombie? Well, with a mob duplicator, you'll be one step closer. With plastic available, all you need is a gas tier and you can make a mob imprisonment tool. Use one of these on a mob and it will be trapped inside. To release the mob, just use the tool again. The enchantment extractor uses power to pull enchantments off enchanted items and places them on books. Some enchantments, primarily curses, cannot be extracted. The enchantment sorter is able to detect whether the item in the input slot is enchanted or not, and then places it in the appropriate output slot. The enchantment factory consumes power and essence to randomly enchant books and items. The enchantment applicator works like an anvil, but uses essence instead of your own levels. The Wither Builder, when supplied with soul sand, wither skeleton skulls, and power, will automatically build withers for you. Jetpacks are a great way to get around quickly. The Science Division of Cuboid Corp highly recommends these, but assumes no responsibility for their reliability and/or accidents relating to their misuse or lack of maintenance. Just be careful when coming down again. These ones use energy as a power source. A leather strap is needed to, well, strap a jetpack onto your back. Coiled potential. Coils are jetpack components used in the making of energy cells, capacitors, and thrusters. You will need 11 coils to complete a jetpack or jetpack upgrade. There are 4 coil tiers to make: Basic, Advanced, Elite, and Ultimate. Rapid charged. You will need a total of 5 of these energy cells, 3 for the capacitor, and 1 in each of the 2 thrusters. Capacitors. You will need a capacitor for each jetpack or jetpack upgrade you make. Thrusters. You will need 2 thrusters for each jetpack or jetpack upgrade you make. Jetpacks. Combine the parts you made previously to make a copper jetpack. Upgrades increase speed and energy storage. Upgrade it by using your jetpack and parts of a higher tier. An iron jetpack can be upgraded to gold or steel. Both of these can be upgraded to diamond.